Hey everybody, Anjanae here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's an honor to be here with you guys. For today's yoga flow, there will be no props necessary, no smudges necessary. Your girl decided to pick up a new hobby at 30 and decided to pick up running. So I have for us today a yoga flow suited for running, whether that's post or pre getting outside and getting some of that fresh air. So grab your mat, we'll meet right back here and let's dive right in. Alrighty guys, so your girl is a little bit out the game. It's summer, my kids are gone for the summer, so that's always a great thing, but my iPad is dead, so I can't even see myself or what the quality of this video looks like, so let's hope it comes out for the best. But yeah, like I stated in the intro, your girl has picked up running. I can't say I'm the best, and I can't say I also don't enjoy it. So sometimes you just got to do something because it feels good, just because it feels good, not because you're good at it. So for today's flow, we'll have a couple of easy postures to get into just to kind of warm up your body, whether you're going outside for your run or whether you're coming back in for your run and you need to go ahead and stretch that fascia, get those joints moving and not stiffen up, you know, because that is the worst thing, is when our body stiffs up. It makes it hard to carry on through the rest of your day. So we're going to start today with some simple side body stretches. We'll inhale, extending our arms up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, we're twisting towards the left. Making sure you keep that right knee grounded down. These stretches are really good for lubricating your spine and just getting everything moving at one time before you head outside or even if you're coming back in. Inhale back to center and exhale to the right. The objective here today is to move our spine in all directions. So we're going to inhale back to center. Left hand is going to come down and we're leaning over towards the left. One more breath up. And exhale to the right. And we'll do that same sequence of stretching one more time. So we'll inhale back to center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Picking up a little bit of the pace here. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Coming back up and leaning towards the left. Maybe this time you'll go down to your forearm, shifting your gaze to wherever's comfortable. Inhale and rise. And exhale to the right. One more breath brings us back up. And we'll exhale, hands to heart. Shifting your fingertips directly behind each glute, we're going to plant our soles of our feet on the ground. I don't know about you, but my legs are tight. We're going to start with some windshield wipers before we make it to a tabletop position. You want these shoulders away from your ears, down and back. So if you need to shift your hands back a little bit more, you can. And we're just dropping our knees to the left and back up towards the right. And just keeping that going, getting inside your inner hip flexors. One more time to the right. And one more time to the left. Picking our knees back up, we're going to swing them out to the right side, coming up to a tabletop position or all fours. And we'll do a couple of cat-cows, really lubricating your spine. You want your knees underneath your hips, wrist underneath shoulders. Fingertips are gripping the mat where you feel a little bit of space in between your palms. We'll find an inhale, roll your shoulders back and down, create an arch in your back, and your gaze is forward. Exhale, tuck your tailbone first, your chin is last, rounding in your spine, push your shoulder blades away, coming into cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Squeezing your glutes. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more cow. And one more cat. Returning back to a neutral spine. We're going to walk our hands a little bit forward to where your heart starts to melt down. Send your tailbone to the back of the room. We're coming into puppy dog pose or anahastasana, melting heart pose. Option to leave your forehead on your mat, bend in your elbows, reaching for one shoulder blade at a time, coming into a little bit of a tricep stretch. One more breath. And one more exhale. Dropping your hands back down to the mat, coming up to all fours. We're going to shift our pressure into this right side of our leg, leaving your toes pointed. Extending this left leg towards the back of the room, leaving your toes pointed on your mat. And we'll do a couple of leg lifts. Inhale to lift that left leg high. Push through your heel to the back of the room. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Breathe in and exhale. As we lift this left leg, we're going to crunch it into our knee to nose. Breathe in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. One more crunch. One more extend. As we pull this left knee in between our hands, plant your left foot on the mat, and we're coming up to a low lunge. Perfect. We're just going to place our hands interlaced on top of this left knee. And right now, our hips are in line with our spine. This is our neutral position. So we'll inhale, resting here. On the exhale, hinging forward, place your knee over your ankle, stretching out the top of your right thigh. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, extend. Inhale, neutral. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe this time as you come up, you extend your arms out to a cactus. So we'll inhale here. Exhale. Elbows to touch and extend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And exhale out. As we come up, untuck your right toes to where they're planted on the mat. Send your hips back in line with your spine. We're going to frame our left leg. Walking your left leg a little bit forward, coming into a half splits. Lots of options here. You can stay up high onto your fingertips. This is already doing enough, stretching the back of your left leg, getting into your calf and your hamstring. Or you can begin to lower, melting your chest to wherever's comfortable. Stretching out that fascia, getting a deep stretch. As always, there's an option to slightly bend in your left knee if you need to. We'll hold it here for a couple more breaths. Taking your last breath here, breathe in. As you exhale, slowly beginning to bend in that left knee, and we're coming back to frame this left foot for another low lunge. We're going to walk this left ankle over towards your right, making our way to a sleeping pigeon. Drop that left knee down. Sit onto your left glute, extending your right leg behind, and just rest here. Now there's an option to make it a sleeping pigeon. Walking your hands forward, melting down onto your forearms. Or to leave your body extended upright, whichever one feels good. Take one more breath. And one more exhale. Coming up to your palms, we're actually going to swing this right leg forward, extending both legs in front of us, prepping our bodies for a forward fold or Uttanasana, or Paschimottanasana, excuse me. We'll inhale, extending our arms up towards the ceiling. Drop those shoulders down. On your exhale, hinging from your hips first, allowing your hands to be last. Forward folding over both legs. Again, generously bend in your knees if you need to. This is a great way to stretch the back of both of your legs and get into your lower back. Feel free to stay here if that feels good, or if you would like a deeper type of stretch. We're going to lift this left leg, crossing your left ankle on top of your right thigh for a figure four fold. Make sure you're pushing through that right heel and your left, walking your hands forward and forward fold. Getting into that left IT band. Take one more breath and one more exhale. Using your hands to walk back towards your body. We'll release this left leg, kick our right out, and we're coming back to our tabletop position to do the same thing on the opposite side. All right, so we're here in our tabletop position. Right leg is extended towards the back of the mat. Same leg lifts. We'll inhale to lift that right leg. Push through your right heel. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more, and lower. And as that right leg lifts, knee to nose, crunch it in. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, bring it in. And exhale it back. Bending in this right knee, threading it in between our hands, we're shooting up for a low lunge. Making sure our knees are in line with our hips. Framing this right knee with our fingers interlaced. We'll inhale in neutral. Exhale, hinging forward, go past that right knee. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, hinge. Maybe you want to bring your hands out to a cactus. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Last one. And exhale. Returning back to a neutral position, we'll drop these hands down to frame this right leg. Extending your right leg all the way out, prepping for a half splits. Option to stay up high, wherever is comfortable. We're stretching the back of this right leg, getting into that fascia and IT band. Or to walk your heart forward, melting to wherever is comfortable. Even having a seat if you like. Making sure you push through that right heel, make this active. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Coming off of that right leg, we'll bend in that right knee, coming down to our pigeon pose. Sink your hips down and rest here. Option to stay up high or melt your heart down for a sleeping pigeon. Taking a couple more breaths. Slowly raising up towards the palm of your hands. We're going to kick this left leg forward this time, extending both legs out for a Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Extend. This time we're going to walk our hands forward, folding over both legs. Maybe this time you notice you can go a little bit farther. Option to place your hands, wrapping them around both feet, interlacing your fingers, or just resting your hands down by your side. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can interlace your fingers behind this right foot, finding a bend in your knee. Cross that right ankle over your left thigh, pushing through both heels so it's active. You may notice one side might be a little bit tighter than the other. For me, my right side is always tighter than my left. Using your hands to walk forward to a space that's comfortable and forward fold. Taking one more breath. And one more exhale. Using your fingertips to walk your body upright. We'll find a bend in both knees, returning back to the center of our mat, how we began. Finishing up with some windshield wipers before we come to a close. This time dropping our knees over to the right side, noticing how different your body may feel now compared to before. One more time to the left, and one more time to the right. Finding a cross at your ankles, returning back to Sukhasana. Thank you guys for always joining me for the flows that I have here on my channel. As always, it is an honor to share this space with you. I'm hoping that this is the perfect flow that you need before or after your run. Get out there and get active. Until next time, guys. Peace.